Hey there friend, good morning and welcome to this 10-minute morning yoga practice. My name is Katie and today we're doing 10 minutes of yoga for leg strength. So if you want to build up the muscles in your legs, boost your energy and start your day with a win, then this practice is for you. This practice is part of a playlist of 10-minute morning yoga videos, so make sure to check that out, especially if you're trying to make yoga a daily habit. So let's start our practice today in downward facing dog. So hands reach towards the front of the mat. Feet can be about hip distance apart. Spread your fingers nice and wide. You can have a bend in your knees here. Point your tailbone up towards your ceiling and then release your head towards your mat. So to get ourselves warmed up, we'll just paddle the feet here, stretching all through the backs of your legs. Noticing your breath now and starting to take a few big breaths in and out. Start to sink your left heel down towards your mat and float your right foot up towards the ceiling to come into a three-legged dog. Keep pushing yourself away from your hands so you're really starting to work through that left leg. Take a big breath in here, and then as you exhale, you can start to bring that right foot forward, planting it in between your hands. Drop your back knee down. We'll just pause here in a lunge for a moment. So just feeling it out, taking a nice big breath in and out. When you're ready, on your next exhale, bring that left foot to the front, coming into a standing forward fold. Feet still about hip distance apart. Keep that bend in your knees. Fingertips can come onto your shins here, and we'll inhale for a halfway lift. So just lifting your back up until it's at a 90-degree angle to your legs. And then exhaling, bend your knees, drop your hands and drop your head back down towards your mat. We'll plant our left foot into the mat here and slowly start to lift that right foot up towards the ceiling, coming into a standing splits. Now don't worry about how far up that right foot comes. Our focus here is just to ask this left leg to start working. Keep a bend in your left knee. Maybe with time you can start to encourage your nose towards your left knee, lifting your right foot up a little bit higher. One more big breath here. And then exhaling, right foot can come back down. Find your standing forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. And then exhale, drop it down. Tuck your chin to your chest now. And just one vertebrae at a time. Slowly start to roll yourself back up. And you can come to stand on your mat. So from here, have your feet together. Palms can come together at your chest. Now we're going to move through some balancing work. So this is a great way to activate those leg muscles, make them stronger. Find something to focus your vision on, just on the floor in front of you. Press into your left foot, and when you're ready, you can start to lift your right knee up. So just go as far as you can. Our focus here is balancing. If you fall out of the pose at any time, that's okay. Just come back to where you were. Focus on those big breaths in and out and keep looking at that one point that you found with your eyes. Now, if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more here, you might start to straighten out that right leg, making your right leg work really hard here. And if you want to go even further, you might start to do little pulses up and down with that right foot. Now all together, we're going to make our way back into Warrior 3 pose. So you're slowly starting to bring that right foot back behind you. Keep a bend in your bottom knee. And maybe you can have your back and your right leg in line here, but that's absolutely not necessary. Just do whatever you can do. You can take it a little bit further by reaching those arms out in front. Make your body really long. Stretch your fingers away from your back heel. One more breath in and exhaling as gently as you can. Bring that right foot back down onto your mat. You can release your hands down and then back knee can come onto your mat. So making our way into a lunge here, we're keeping our front knee over our front ankle. You might bring your palms back together at your chest. And then when you're ready, lift that back knee up off the mat. So legs are starting to really work hard here. Breathe into it and just do whatever you can do. If you're here for the challenge, you might start to tap your back knee onto your mat. We'll go for 10. Keep that front knee over the front ankle. Doing really good. Legs are getting really strong. 2 more. When you're ready, then plant those hands either side of your foot. Step back into downward facing dog. Now you can come into child's pose here if you need a bit of a break. Otherwise, just paddle your feet, stretch all through your legs. My left leg was absolutely shaking there. Hopefully yours is feeling good too. Remember, shaking is changing, so you're getting stronger. You're doing lots of good work for yourself. Now, are you ready to take it to the other side? You're dropping your right heel down, lifting your left foot up for a 3-legged dog. Push away from your hands, stretch through the back of that right leg. Take a long breath in, and then as you exhale, left foot comes forward in between your hands. Drop your back knee to your mat, and just pause through your lunge here. When you're ready, bring your right foot to the front of the mat. Find your standing forward fold. Stay here or inhale for a halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, drop it down. Now you're planting your hands, taking a little bend into your right knee and start to lift your left foot up towards the ceiling. Standing splits here, maybe your nose is coming a little bit closer to your bottom knee. Time now for the right leg to start working. Take a big breath in and then exhaling, left foot can come back down. Feet hip distance for your standing fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, drop it down. Tuck your chin to your chest now and start to slowly roll your spine up so you're standing again on your mat. So back to our balancing poses. Feet are together, palms can come together at your chest. Find something to focus your vision on again. This time your right foot is pressed firmly into your mat. Once you feel balanced, start to lift that left knee up. Now you're just staying here, or maybe you're bringing that left leg out straight. Remember, bottom knee stays bent at all times. And maybe you can find your little pulses here. Left foot up and down. 2 more. Now all together, let's start to make our way back to Warrior 3. Left leg reaching back behind us. Keep focusing your vision on that one point. Don't worry if you fall out, just come back to wherever you were. Maybe arms come straight here, body nice and long. One more big breath in. As you exhale, with control, bend that front knee, drop your left foot back onto your mat, drop your back knee and find your lunge. Now remember, from here, you might bring your palms together at your chest. Come into your high lunge by lifting your back knee up off your mat. Front knee stays over front ankle. Stay in your high lunge or go for 10 of those knee taps. Or just however many you can do. You can always work up to 10. One more, you can do it. And then plant those hands either side of your front foot. Step yourself back. Downward facing dog. Paddle it out here. Do what you need to do. Find your breath again. And then you can drop both knees onto your mat. Come back to sit in your most comfortable way to sit. So I hope your leg muscles are feeling good. I hope you've got a burst of energy from that routine. If you need to stretch your legs out now, I would recommend this video. Otherwise, make sure to come back tomorrow. We'll do another 10-minute morning yoga practice. So I look forward to seeing you then. But until then, goodbye.